Good morning, everyone. Let us begin in a child's pose for our quick warm-up before we dive into our 25-minute workout. We'll send those hips back towards the heels, spreading through the knees to allow your torso to lengthen, fingertips out in front, and then maybe bring your forehead down, just turning it from side to side. And then we'll just rock forward and back onto our hands, little baby press up, and then back onto the heels. The feet can lift just to give you a little weight bearing into the hands as we warm up through the shoulders. And finding ourselves in a tabletop position, stacking those knees underneath the hips. Move through a few rounds of cat-cow. See how the spine's feeling this morning, dropping the belly on an inhale, and then rounding through the upper back as you exhale, chin can tuck towards your chest. And wash through these for a few rounds just to explore how you're feeling this morning. Very nice. And then we'll offer up some circles through the hips, just loosening up even more. Taking those circles in one way, feel free to get as wide through your circle as you like. And then taking them the other way. And then we'll move on to our backs. Just do a little more stretching that way before we get into our planks. Finding yourselves hugging those knees in towards the chest. Lengthen through the tailbone and come into a happy baby. If you can't reach your feet, then feel free just to hug behind the knees, still lengthening and maybe rocking from side to side might feel good. Send your arms up towards the ceiling, your legs towards the ceiling. Just give your joints a little rinse here as you circle through the wrists and the ankles. We'll bring our feet nice and wide on the mat and take some swaying action through the knees, rolling across those glutes, getting a little twist through the spine here. If there's any last little movement that you know your body just craves before you come into your workout, feel free to do that. But with this format, we go right into our core work, starting with our planks. So we're gonna move onto our right forearm. You can also come up onto your right hand if you find that's how you like to hold your plank. We're gonna stack that left foot in front of the right. Heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. And at the 30-second mark, I'm gonna offer up a little star hold just to challenge. You can take it or leave it. Here we go. 30 seconds to begin stationary here, finding your alignment. So you're really lifting away from that right shoulder, not dumping into the girdle of the shoulder there. You can almost see the difference pressing into that forearm. And you're firming up through your right side oblique as you send your left fingertips high. It almost helps to hoist that left waist even higher. Yeah, that's it, everyone. Looks so good. Stay with your breath. I'd like to offer up a challenge, but you can also modify by coming down to that right knee. We're halfway through. Send the left leg high and hold here in a star. It's a lot more work through that right side waist. Take it or leave it. Just notice what you notice through that right side shoulder, guys. I'm feeling it in my right hip. Stay lifted. Again, you can always modify and lift that top leg as well. Last 3, 2, 1. Yay, come on down. Find ourselves on our bellies to do 30 seconds of back extensions. We're gonna come into penguins and just get that side to side oblique action going. So tap your heels back behind you, spread the knees wide, lift through the chest, lift through your thighs, and let's begin here by taking our fingertips alongside the legs, waddling like a little penguin from side to side. So firing up through those extensors to lift the chest and the thighs, and getting a little bonus oblique work as we take it down the legs. The glutes are firing, the hamstrings are firing as well. Stay with it. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll rinse that out with a little child's pose. Enter that very gingerly, lengthening through the lower back, outer hips. And then we'll set up for a night. Oh no, we only do 60 seconds? 60 seconds. It's gonna seem like a cakewalk, right? On our forearms, spread through the feet, guys. Here we go. We're on the clock. Press those heels away, fire up through the legs, get really compact through your center here, drawing those hips towards those bottom ribs. And again, pressing into the forearms so you're not collapsing through the shoulders. Yeah, looks so strong, Philly. That's awesome. Keep going, stay with your breath, soften through your face. We're halfway through, so if you need to modify, you can certainly come on down to your knees. Again, commit to that strength of the legs. That really helps sets up the foundation here to keep those hips in an honest space. Yeah, that's it, Jim, you got it. We're in the home stretch here, guys. Last 5 seconds. Great job. Come on down. We'll take those penguins again. Again, 30 seconds here. Tap your heels, lift through the thighs. Can you get a little more of the front body lifting? Maybe another rib. Get some clearance. You got it, Cooch. Stay nice and long through those sideways as you reach. Yeah, that's it, bro. Nice work. Everyone looks very much like they're having fun on the snow, on the ice. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll find that child's pose again just to clear that out. And we'll move on to that left side forearm or left side hand. Right foot stacks it in front for 30, and then if you want to add that little star shape through the legs, you can certainly join me for the second half of our minute. Set up your heels, hips, and shoulders in your line, and here we go. So immediately feel that connection to that left side oblique. It's strengthening as you send the hips high, the right fingertips reaching energetically to pull you away from that left shoulder. You're not dumping. Yeah, Sarah, so strong. And keep that breath moving. Again, you can always come down to that left side knee. You can certainly come down to that left knee if you want to float the right leg. See how we go? We're at the halfway mark. Yeah, you got it. Looks great, Greg. Keep lifting. Try not to sag through the hips. That's the challenge there. And keep that breath going and press into that forearm. Oh yeah. So strong this morning. That looks awesome, Georgia. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Fantastic work. Ooh, might need a little shoulder roll after that one. We move on to our abs in this format right away, and we're doing 2 rounds, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest. It'll be no problem. I'll walk us through our set of 4. So our first one are going to be straight leg bicycles, targeting the obliques again. So just like you would in a normal bike, but the legs stay straight. So a lot of inner thigh work and lower belly work, of course, to lift those legs straight. We're going to bring the heels down and come into basically a reverse penguin. You're trying to tap your ankles here, going from side to side. If there's any tension through the neck, you could offer up a light support through one hand if you like, but going from side to side to get that lift and crunch and oblique work. Then we are going to come up into a crunch, and we're walking the heels out and then bring them back in, maintaining that lower back spilling into the mat. That's our third one. And then our last one is bike for 3 times and then clap under. So you do bicycle 1, 2, 3, stay lifted, and give a little clap. So it doesn't matter which side you start with, because we're doing 3, you should be alternating your claps underneath each leg. So from the top, straight leg bicycles, again, 30 seconds of work. Let's turn this up. Here we go, guys. We're on the clock, so work at your own pace. Bring some energy towards those straight legs, maybe pointing through the toes. And think opposite shoulder reaching towards opposite knee. as you find this scissor action through the legs. Yes, Ab, looks fantastic. Stay with your breath. Light support through the hands. You're not wrenching through the head. Change. Nice work. So once again, to review, we're lifting our back body and we're trying to tap our ankles going from side to side. Here we go. Great work. So just waddling now with the back body down. Yeah, that's it. Looks great. You got it, Henry. You can see your side waist shrinking as you take it from side to side. Oh yeah. Again, any tension through the neck, you can give yourself, you can also just do this with your elbows towards your ankles. Whew. Change. To review this other one, we're in a crunch hold and we're just walking our heels in and out. Keep that lower back pinned to the mat. Your heels don't have to travel far to feel these. Oh yeah. Stay with your breath. Again, light support through the fingertips. And be honest, I don't want any sort of playing through the lower back, guys. Keep it spilling down. Yeah, that's it, Cooch. You got it. Three, two, one, change. Man, those are sneaky hard. We're gonna bike for 3 times and then get that extra lift to clap underneath that bent leg. Here we go. So you're biking and then a little extra lift just to make sure you're working those lower abs. Yeah, that's it, Richard. Keep going. Plenty of time to work with 30 seconds, guys. Yeah, bro, fantastic. Keep going. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. 1 down, 1 more to go. Great news. Straight leg bikes to the top, guys. 2, 1, here we go. Again, some energy through those inner leg lines. Fantastic. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Yeah, that's it, Nancy. Great. Keeping up that pace for 30 seconds. We're really tuning into your breath. That's awesome, Jeannie. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Heel taps or ankle taps while staying lifted and take it from side to side. Here we go. So cinching through the side waist as you reach. Yeah, fantastic. That's it. Nice. Yes, Greg H. looks fantastic. Use your breath. Tap into those deep layers of your abdominals. They are there. Yeah, that's it, Annabelle. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Change. All right, think about that lower back pinning down where heels are going in and out while we stay lifted in a crunch. Here we go. So really focusing on what needs to engage to protect the lower back. Yeah, Philly's so good. Again, try not to wrench your neck up, but really feel that light support through the fingertips. So those upper abdominals keeping you lifted as well. Yowza, change. We're finishing up after our bike for 3 times and then a clap, guys. Here we go. So finding that little extra juice to lift and clap. Maybe make it a little harder target by just stacking that knee over the hip, so you gotta lift even more. Woo! So good, Jim, you got it. Finishing up, guys. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. Wow, how great is it now that we get to do hip lifts to stretch it all out? That's fantastic, you guys. Great work. So just 2 minutes here in our hip lifts to fire up through those glute muscles. We are going to come with our feet parallel, nice and slow and pretty basic for this first hip lift. And then we'll turn our feet out wide and come up onto our tippy toes for a little blast in our glute work. So starting out with the feet parallel, let's send those hips high and then lower to a hover. So yawning open through that front body after all that abdominal work. Well done. There is an exhale at the top of the lift as you squeeze. And that slow lower means that you're controlled and you're not just collapsing down towards the mat. So find that breath, find that grounding through the feet and that lift through the hips. Yeah, that's it, Georgia, you got it. Again, sending that tailbone long so you really open up through the front. Soften through your face and connect to your breath. Nice work, you got it, guys. We'll finish these in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted, just walk your feet out, turn the toes out, the heels are slightly in. And we're gonna come up high onto your tippy toes, so you may even walk your feet in a little closer. And then we'll pulse it up for here for 1 minute, guys. So very little drop, you're squeezing the whole time. So this is really targeting the glute med. The adductors are working as well. And that lift through the heels means you can get a little more lift through the hips. Yeah, and pulse it on up. So think upward action and very little release through the glutes. Yes. That's it, Greg. Send that tailbone long. Stay with your breath. Soften through your face. Short and sweet through our glute work, but trying to make it effective by squeezing the whole time for this minute. It'll be nice and warm for when we do our squats. Great job, you guys. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're in the last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower it down. Give yourself a little hug. Rock from side to side. Whatever you need to do. We'll mentally prepare for our standing. So we just do 3 rounds of these. Our first set of squats, we're going to be doing 1.5 squats. So you can turn your feet out slightly if you like. Your heels can be in. You're going to come on down low halfway and then finish out your squat and then come to a stand. So halfway, the second halfway. If you want to challenge yourself, you could come to a stand and come to your tippy toes. It's just an offering. Take it or leave it. Our upper body work for this first 2 rounds, we'll change it up in the 3rd round. Our T press up. So you're in a plank. You turn your feet. So you stack one arm over the other, making a capital T through the arms. Come back through your plank, add the press up, and swap out your T. Add as many press ups as you like or as few, it's up to you. You can also come to your knees. For our balance work, we're gonna make it a little cardio and come into a running man. The right leg is gonna lengthen back behind us in a low lunge. We're at a diagonal through the body. And we drive knee to chest, barely tapping those toes back behind us. There's the balance element, and a quickening pace could make it a cardio element. First round, we're gonna do mountain climbers, 2 rounds of burpees. So let us begin with our 1.5 squats, guys, for 30 seconds. Again, working at your own pace. Find your feet in a position that supports your squat. 3, 2, 1. So halfway, and then fully down. And again, if you wanted to add the arms reaching up overhead and coming to tippy toes, that's something you can add, take it or leave it. Or you can just come to a stand with the heels down. Plenty of leg work either way you choose. Yeah, that looks awesome, Henry, nice. So really delineate between that halfway mark and the full squat. Fantastic control, everyone. Let's come onto our planks. Catch your breath here. We're taking it to a T, and then we add the press up. Here we go. So nice little twist. Some oblique work to support those side planks. Yeah, so strong. And again, come to your knees where you need to. Make that transition from palm to palm smooth, thanks to that belly engagement. Yeah, looks awesome, Sarah. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Ooh, caught in the T. Left foot's going to support us. We're in our low lunge with those right toes lightly tapping. And then there's a lot of core work to drive the knee to the chest. A lot of leg and glute work to support this upper body leaning forward. And that lightness through the toes. That's it, Richard. You got it. Stay true to the diagonal shape. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, left side leg. 3, 2, 1. Change. Shake it on out. We'll come and do our mountain climbers through our cardio blast here. So opposite knee to opposite elbow, guys. We'll get our pace on. Here we go. Feels nice to move that leg after that left leg was stationary. Whew. Hug your navel to your spine. Yeah, Jeannie, way to go for it. Pace yourself for 30, 10 more seconds to go. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. 1.5 squats. So again, be clear with each pause through your 1.5. Nice. Maybe you come to the tippy toes on this one. Maybe not. Such good control. Lifting through the chest, lengthening through the tailbone. That's it, Jim. Really great. So those legs firing up to find that level change and that control through the lowering. 3, 2, 1. Change. T press-ups again for 30. Modify where you need to. Amplify where you like. Here we go. But as you rotate from side to side, think about your core supporting that movement through the body. Yeah, coach, nice. You can fit as few or as many as you like in this format. No need to rush. 3, 2, 1. Change. This time we're going to bring our right foot forward, lengthen through those left toes. Find that diagonal reach. And as you drive the knee to chest, connect to your lower belly. And stay very light through those left toes, guys, to challenge the balance on that right side leg. Can you get a little lower in that right side leg? Yes, Georgia, nice. Oh, yeah. Stay with your breath. Oh my goodness, change. Wide-legged burpees. So we're gonna take it to a level of impact that works for your body. Jump it back, walk it back. As you travel though, pace yourself. Stay connected to your center so you're not slamming your limbs forwards and backwards, but really controlled. Yeah, great pacing, Phil. You got it. Keep going. Woo! Yeah, Nancy. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Change. This round of squats, we're staying low and we're just tapping it out. Toe tap squats to really get those legs. Can you find your breath after that little cardio blast. So getting the glute med firing as we take it from side to side. Ooh, staying nice and compact in our squat. Yes, Sav, so good. Ooh, nice work, you guys. Great control, bro. 3, 2, 1. Yowza, change. We're gonna open it up through the front body and come into a little crab dance. So opposite hand to opposite leg to build up that upper body strength. Go wide with your feet and your arms. I think that helps with balance a little. Yeah, fantastic, you guys. Great pacing. You got it, Nancy, so good. Hello, triceps. Yeah, Philly, that's awesome. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, change. So we have an odd number, but we want to stay balanced. We're doing running man both sides, right toes long. Just saying, we're gonna catch the left side after this one. So I'm adding 30 seconds to our workout. I hope you guys are okay with that. Stay low. You are diagonal, not upright. Yes, Sarah, so strong. Ooh, yeah. That's it, Jim. Great work. Yeah, Henry, you got it. Ooh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change directly to the other side. Don't even think about it. Just come on down. Right leg forward, left toes long. Hello, running man. Here we go. So lots of chance to connect to your core. Yeah. Right side glute firing, right side quad supporting. Stay with your breath. Such good stamina for 30. Yes, Cooch, that looks fantastic. Whoa. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. How good are burpees gonna feel after that, right? So, such a bonus. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. 30 seconds to bring it, and then we're finished. Yeah, I love it. Such good energy, Greg. Keep going. Show them how it's done, Philly. So good. Yes, Ab, you look awesome. Keep going, guys. Last 10 seconds. You got it, bro. So good, Jeannie. Woo. Yeah, Annabelle, keep going. Change. Very strong this morning. I love it. Great job.